it is important that we understand the woman that we are trying to offer the solution to, that we have a product or a process that we want to have the woman have access to. Now, typically, in trying to design the product or solution or process or service, there are 5 steps in our women-centered design, which financial service providers we have partnered with have worked closely with us in resulting in products that are relevant, that are proactive and responsive to the needs of women. And the 5 steps are, first of all, you need to define. You need to align on the problem space. Do we really understand the challenge that is being encountered by the target woman? One point which was mentioned earlier on is you have a product that is introduced, but then you wonder why the patronage is low, why the uptake is low. Likely the reason for that is a lack of understanding of the problems, the challenges being encountered by the woman. So that first step, define, enables us to focus on that. The second step is diagnose. And that diagnose phase has to do with really understanding the world from the perspective of the woman. What is the use case in her daily life that is very important to her? So you might have a solution which you believe is relevant to the woman, but like I had mentioned earlier on, if it is brought to her at the wrong time, under the wrong circumstances, she would not be able to attend to what you are offering or even listen to what you have to say, because she cannot see how what you are telling her is applicable in her life. The third step is design. So once you have defined the problem, once you have diagnosed, you understand the target woman, then you're able to now create a solution which is not based on assumption or guesswork or bandwagon doing what others are doing, but based on what you have found out. So in all the work we do for this design phase, and of course the diagnose that precedes it, we carry out research. We need to engage with the women, let them tell us their story. And we also benefited from this particular approach when closely working with Diamond Bank, in coming up with that solution that Uzoma had mentioned earlier on, in ensuring that it is market-based, what you're designing. And then once you've designed and you have your prototype, step 4 is test. So you need to test what you've developed and ensure that your target audience, now typically what we do is we get a representative sample of the target segment, low-income women, and they would experience the solution and they can give us feedback in that small setting, what is working, what needs to be changed, what can be improved upon. And once you're able to achieve that, go several times back into the lab, then you are now able to scale. So what the final solution looks like is really something that has been contributed to by the target audience. In that way, you're able to go through a process that involves them, that is inclusive, and come up with a solution that speaks to their daily journeys, resolves their pain points, and also enables them to achieve their aspirations.